Yo, what's up guys, welcome back next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So let's zoom in. Next one, we have two title candidates, I think. First of all, we have Mitsu, currently sitting at 3 points. This is the current deck list. Basically one of the more recent decks in this year's Cross-Banlist Cup. It's going to take on a little older deck, 2023. So what is it, about 2 years a difference, and it's a full-on monster deck being Superheavy Samurai. And if I'm not mistaken, Superheavy Samurai is a deck that we in the TCG weren't really allowed to play with the Link 1, right? Like for, I don't know, like a couple of weekends. I vaguely remember it, and you know, eventually Baron got banned because of the reprints and so on. So, which deck has the advantage? Well, we saw the votes, what was it, 84% of the people voted for Mitsu, obviously. More recent deck. The side deck options, the Charmies are important. But don't count out Superheavy Samurai just yet. The Fuwa kinda saved me. Obviously we know Gammas, right? Potential Gammas are there. Triple Gamma 1 driver. So you have to respect that with your Ash or Charmy or whatever. So we try not to play into that one. The Mitsu engine was negated. I mean, the Habakiri was negated, so we can just continue with like a super broken engine. Like, look at this. You know, the yummy part. Just keep one of the synchros on field. And this was Memphis 2. Okay, so we end on Herald, which is already an Omni negation, which is really strong. As long as they don't have Wakaushi, then again, I mean, with Wakaushi, what is it? Yeah, they put their pendulum scale full. I think they're allowed, right? You don't have to have like a clear scale on the opposite side. I don't think so. But the Link 1 is a crucial factor. I think it's still banned, right? No? The Scarecrow, I believe the name is. What is it? Discard, Reborn. Crucial card for the engine, obviously. So, they're definitely behind. Obviously, thanks to the Yummy engine, we have so many disruptions. You have the Surprise, you have the Tag Outs, you have the Link plays, well, Link Synchro plays to put stuff face down, then Tag Out again. Potential hand traps, Ash was there. So, far too many options, and the fact that we can recycle Herald is kinda sick. Would it make sense to use Herald? You know, like, what is it? Get rid of it if you're able to. Yeah, would not make sense because the Yummy monsters are just strong enough to attack for game. So going second still. And both side deck. And what is it? I can't remember. I think the Perulias went in. I think this deck was already main decking Trolls, if I'm not mistaken. And I think one Imper, the Droplets were there. So double Droplet is already strong. Again, what is it? The Troll. If it's not Charmies, it's Troll that's causing them to go for Babushka. So we have a lot of outs to get rid of Babushka. Little Knight, for example, is already one of them. As an easy, like if you don't draw the out, right? If you don't open the out. But Droplet is one of those outs. So let's see. Standards. Mitsu engine, I assume, or you know, Mitsu combos, I assume, and eventually we're just going to board wipe, right? Yeah, board wipe and attack for a game. The nip is there. It's this one. So the zombie vampire and surprise! Look at what we mill. The Therion. Nice keeping that nip, right? I mean, fair enough. It makes sense because you're still going to lose the extra discard because of the Murakumo. Yeah, it's just extra salt on the wound, I guess. So yeah, we're obviously negating Nip, and eventually we will be able to attack for a game. Yeah, because of the field spell and the attack boost. That was kinda nasty, but that's the zombie vampire. That's why it's here as an extender. Okay, going second again. We see Perulia, and I was like, okay. Perulia is okay. I'm not so sure how many draws I will have. We see the Troll. Obviously, they won't use that because they will search on their own, but I think we are going to get... It depends if they want to commit. Yeah, they already have the Therion in hand, so the Therion is getting dropped, which will again give me another draw. At this point, it's +0, but I think we are going to draw 1 or 2 cards. Yeah, especially because of the Therion in hand, but I guess they can afford. They can afford it because of the... What is it? The couple of omnications on field plus Apo. And Troll in hand. Especially the Troll is very dangerous. So full, that's one, and I think the second one, yeah. So only 2 draws, so 3, so +2. If I'm not mistaken. So double Omni plus Epo, that's kind of strong, especially with the draw in hand. Oh, it was this one. Oh, this one is... stupid. Stupid, you'll see in a few moments. I was like, okay, I have a couple of draws, it's a lot of cards. Problem is that you have a lot of omni-negations, and doing this in draw phase I think was okay. Obviously, because we know draw could potentially be there. The problem here now is that I overlooked the Mourner. And I was like, Mourner. And now you lose. And I'm just going to crash, and I was like, yeah, Mourner. So, a little reckless on my side. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. Okay, it's fine though. So again, post side deck, right? We're going first. We can prepare for that. What is it? 2 hand traps down. But again, you know this deck can play through hand traps. The Mitsu part, the Yummy Engine. We can dodge. Draw is active, which is fine-ish. Obviously, Magnamut not as effective. I mean, it forces the tag out, which, fair enough. Is fine though, we can extend, and I believe we're just going to end on Herald, yeah, because Herald, not alone, that's so sick. Not alone it's an omni-negation, but it turns on the entire Mitsu engine. And we potentially have Troll as another level 1, we'll see. So we're ashing the Search. If things go bad, we still have Troll. So you still have the Mitsu engine, we can recycle the Herald. And, I mean, again, Mitsu engine into the zombie, you would think, right? Into the zombie vampire, use the zombie vampire, and then reveal one of the 17 yummy cards. That was sarcasm. You'll see in a few moments, but we should be able to attack for a game. No, it depends on what we mill with the zombie vampire. Even then, it should be enough. No, yeah, we can just ritual summon everything to the field. 3k. Zombie vampire, and we're not going to mill any yummy cards, hand traps, but we reborn it, that's a 3k, and that's GG. Good game.